Let's do this.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Atomic Comms. It is an Atomic Opinion video, and here we're going to be talking about Nintendo's sudden urge to make 1 billion iPhone games. Or should I say mobile games? I say iPhone because of a surprise visit Mr. Miyamoto had to the Apple conference in San Francisco this morning, where he made a pretty interesting reveal about a new Mario game that is coming out called Super Mario Run. Now, that's an interesting name for an iPhone game. Super Mario Run. As the name implies, it is an endless runner. Well, not really an endless runner, which is... It's actually kind of interesting what the gameplay is like. Basically think New Super Mario Bros. U if it was an endless runner. For the most part. There's a lot of other features in it, like the fact that there's like a battle mode kind of thing where you get to play against other players' scores and times and all that stuff. But that's not all that had to be said about Nintendo being further released on other mobile platforms. It has also been announced that Pokemon Go is going to be on the Apple Watch. And from what I've read about this particular version of Pokemon Go is that it's not so much its own game. Like, it's not like iPhone Pokemon Go, but on your watch. It's more of an extension of the iPhone version of the game. So if you have the iPhone version, this will pretty much make it easier to do stuff on the on that particular game. It takes into account the Apple Watch's components of, GPS tracking and its fitness, features and all that stuff. Since you're wearing it, you walk with it and all that stuff. So yeah, I guess better tracks what you do, I guess. I'm not too sure. Not a whole lot is said about it from what I've read, but it's going to get released later this year. So is Super Mario Run, which is also going to be released sometime in December, so that's going to be interesting. Oh yeah, Super Mario Run. I'm calling it Runner because of Sonic Runners, which was not very good. I hope Super Mario Run doesn't turn out like that. Super Mario Run is not going to be free to play. You will actually have to pay for it from the get-go, which is cool. Because, I have played Endless Runners on iPhone and all that stuff. And most likely, if it's free to play, that means you either got to wait a certain amount of time to play it more. Like you have a certain amount of chances to play it. And then once you run out of chances, you either have to pay to play more, or you have to wait a certain amount of time in order to play more. So, yeah, Super Mario Run is not going to do that, though. If you pay for it from the get-go, you can probably beat it in your first try. Who knows? Yeah, so this is actually pretty awesome to hear from Nintendo. This is probably one of the biggest surprises I've ever seen from Nintendo. Heck, even the 3DS Nintendo Direct that they had back at the beginning, like last week, that I never did a video about. I'll talk about that some other time, but yeah, this actually was a pleasant surprise. Wasn't expecting them to show up at the iPhone or the Apple conference. Wasn't expecting them to show off a Mario game, because we still have 2 other mobile games that Nintendo was making for mobile platforms: the Animal Crossing based game and the Fire Emblem based game. So you'd have expected those to have gotten announced, but no, they showed off a Mario one, which is always good. Mario is pretty much a guaranteed seller in this case. And, the controls are simple and all that. It's very accessible. It's just, if you have an Android, you're not going to be able to get it anytime soon, so sorry for that. I'm honestly really glad to see that Nintendo is finally further embracing how much potential there is on the mobile market. We saw Miitomo get released earlier this year, and that one pretty much kicked off really well. And then Pokemon Go has been exploding in everybody's faces and all that. It's one of the most successful apps of all time. And, when this Mario app comes out, it's probably going to be one of the awesomer things. And we still have 2 more games to come out for mobile devices, and there's probably going to be a bunch more after that. So, yeah, this is a good move on Nintendo, definitely. And I look forward to seeing what they do next with this, you know, because Nintendo games on iPhone, you know, I have my phone with me all the dang time. I barely use my 3DS anymore, so yeah, this is definitely a good move. And as a Mario fan, I can definitely tell you I liked what I saw, and I can't wait for the game to come out. Sorry if I sound so hyped for this game. I'm not completely hyped, I'm just, you know, really wanting to get to play this game on my iPhone instead of having to go into Miitomo or having to open up Pokemon Go every 5 minutes. Actually, less than 5 minutes, actually. And the cool part is, I'm getting a component cable for my iPhone, so that way I can play iPhone games on my computer. So that way, who knows? Maybe I'll actually end up LPing the game, for all I know. You believe that? Let's play an iPhone game. That sounds as lame as I just made it out to be. But, heck, who cares? I got it. I'm going to get it. I can do what I want with it. This is going to be a lot of fun. I hope. Have a good day, guys. And keep playing Miitomo, Pokemon Go, and make sure you're not driving while playing. Have a good day.